like dope again. I don't even smoke, but my bro got a hole on him. Riding with a nigga from the pool with a bull on him.
I don't think you know who you from.
Nah, yeah, I know I am. Smelling like dope again. I don't even smoke, but my bro got a hole on him. Riding with a nigga from the pool with a bull on him. If he tryna go, let me know.
I know you got hoes, I know you in the zone. Please fall back, stop calling my phone. This ain't the first time, know the game how it goes. So tell me what you ain't.
What's goody? What's really goody? Bringing you frequency and unapologetic vibrations. This is your girl Codígo Red here on Ill Donuts Radio. Let's get it. In the building with me, I have with me a very lovely guest. I have with me RiRi Simpson, also known as Riley Simpson. What's goody? How are you?
What's goody, girl? Thank you so much for having me on the channel today. I'm really excited and stoked to be here, and let's get it.
Let's get it. So, you are a YouTube star. Not only that, you're a singer, model, actress, influencer on Instagram. You work with Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing.
I'm trying to get through every single loop and hoop there is to this influencer world as I got a little grasp of it with the YouTube to start out.
Most definitely. So, did you just start your YouTube last year, right?
No, I started it, last year, but literally 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
But you just shot up in followers, and I mean, everyone is commenting and trending on RiRi Simpson's page. That's crazy. So tell me, how does that feel to have such a huge, great audience already, and you just started?
To be 100% honest, it's very overwhelming. It's something that you don't really, it's like for something to blow up so quickly, so fast is like kind of uncommon. So like at first it was like super cool and I was like all excited and it's great. But then when things start to slow down, then you're just kind of like, okay, how am I going to make this keep pushing and keep lasting? And you don't really know. So to start out like with it going so crazy was so indescribable. Like I was just like so blown away by the amount of support, and I had a lot of help with like I got signed to a zooted ENT company and they really helped me and pushed me to get to where I needed to be, and after that I've just been trying to keep going with it ever since.
Tell me more about Zooted Entertainment.
Zooted it's this new company started up by another big YouTuber named DDG, otherwise known as Daryl. And he is the person who decided that he wanted to create a company where he can sign people underneath him and basically see how he can use his clout to benefit others. I was his first ever person signed to him. So, and his whole thing was I went from having nearly 2,000 followers. I still was doing modeling gigs and trying my best to do the influencer world, but it's really hard to build without a little push, to be honest. And then when he came to me and he basically wanted to use me as a guinea pig to see how well this would all work out, I was like, sure, why not? I'll be your guinea pig. Like, I work hard, always have, like, and I'll gladly do this because this is fun and, like a one-of-a-kind job. So then literally within the first day of it happening, I think I went to 100,000 followers, 100,000 subscribers overnight.
That's crazy.
Like, whoa. And I didn't even know how to like process or appreciate it. Like, I was just like, okay, let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get tomorrow and the next day. And
are you usually a behind the scenes type of girl, reserved?
Yeah, like I've always wanted to try to branch out and do things like that, but I've always been more like I'm just to myself type. So to have your whole life exposed like within 2 months was like, okay, wait a second.
Yeah, I want to get more into that too. Really quick, I know DDG, he's also an artist as well. So tell me, how did you all link up?
Really, it's right people, right timing, right place. Like we just all happened to be in the same place together, and he approached me with an opportunity, and I took it. Like some opportunities don't feel correct, and it's hard in LA because you get a lot of opportunities. Like doors are open everywhere, but it's not always solid. It's not always what they say it is from the jump. And he was the first person who brought me papers, who brought me business, who was there to really show me. And it's clear, if you're that successful, it should be clear to what it is. If you're not that successful, you got to beat around the bush and try to make things happen that aren't there. And it was very clear that he was successful and knew what he was talking about and how to do it. And he did it.
Now, going back to what you said about having your life so exposed, tell me the whole process of that, because I was watching your videos, of course, and it's kind of like, day in life with RiRi Simpson, whether you're doing funny videos or you're doing, a blind date with this guy. Tell me how that is trying to have yourself so vulnerable in front of the eyes of the masses.
To tell you the truth, Red, it's like, you're doing it and you think it's like just a video or it's just, your platform, and it's hard to think about it because everything's so vulnerable and out there. And it is, most of my videos are one take. Like, I don't shoot the same video over and over again because you're not going to get the same reaction that you're going to get from the first time you took the video if you already know the concept. So a lot of the stuff just goes into just a lot. Being exposed is a lot. You can't do everything that you want to do. You can't post what you want to post on Instagram anymore. You can't let everybody in your circle anymore. Like, people really do start. It's not you that changes. That's what I really noticed. It's the people around you. And because of that, it's been very difficult.
So tell me how that's been. Yeah, you said people trying to come into your life all of a sudden, know. How is that with friends, guys, or just people that you might randomly come across walking in the street? Do you come across people saying, oh my gosh, yo, this is RiRi Simpson, can I get a picture with you?
That's the most rewarding part, I think, of the whole entire YouTube thing, is when people actually do notice you. When they notice you, you start to be like, okay, people watch my stuff. People care to see where I go in life, And then as far as me maneuvering through life and my friends, friend-wise, friends always come and go, and if anything, it really helped me pinpoint out the people who were here for me because of YouTube and the people who were here for me because they were my friend. And honestly, that singled down to about maybe 2 people.
Hey, look, we all deal with it. I feel like in every avenue of life, I think everyone's always trying to differentiate who's really there and who's not, and who's riding. But other than that too, what goes into you figuring out what video to post next? Because I know you said once things slow down, you got to kind of take a step back and be like, all right, what should I do next? And what is the whole breakdown for that? Do you have someone help you plan out these videos?
No, I have somebody help me. I have everybody who's really in my circle, which is the solid 10 of them, that's family, friends, people, everybody. They all help me with ideas. They all, if something comes to their mind, they're like, oh, this would be dope. And I have the final decision to be like, yeah, that's dope, or no, that's not really that dope. It all comes down to really what you think is going to be the best for your video. For your fans. So if I'm going to do a regular vlog, what in this vlog is going to make people want to watch it? And I think that's the hardest concept.
But it's how do you know that? Is it from people leaving comments, or is it just you sitting there going through your old videos and seeing what really got a lot of attention, which videos got the most views, and then seeing what you should play off of from those past videos?
Well, one, you can't look at the comments ever. Because, I can't, and, that's what every YouTuber's advice has been to me, is not to look at the comments, because there's a lot of kids and a lot of fake accounts and people who are strictly on YouTube just to, degrade you.
So just trolling.
That's one thing, just to help your mentality, just, exit that one away. And then on top of that, it would just be, you gotta, sorry, what was the question exactly?
Or just saying for your videos, you said the comments. You said you don't really look at the comments because they can have you feeling some type of way, or people are trolling on YouTube. I was about to say Instagram, trolling on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and so how to get over that and figure out what sticks. Honestly, I just do a little bit of everything, and I try to see what people like the most. It's not really. I wouldn't say it's so much about the views or about money or about the people. It's more about what you want to do and what you think is fun. And everybody, there's so many people in the world, they're gonna gravitate to whatever you're doing, and whatever you're doing, as long as it's different than what everybody else is doing, they're like, oh, this is different, it's interesting, and you like doing it. Because if you're gonna be exposed online and you're gonna be exposed on TV, you have to be able to at least have some type of sanity where it's you at some point. You can't just do things because it's good for the video or it's good for you're gonna pop off, because that's also self-reflects on you. I have the rest of my life. I can't do any video because it could really reflect on my business aspect of things and how people perceive me, if that makes sense.
Completely. Most definitely. And not only that, I see you drop your first single and your
Yes,
first
sir.
music video, Energy, featuring Kino Journey.
Yes, that was my first ever music drop. I had so much fun making that song. It was like, honestly, a spring of the moment where I was like, oh yeah, like I want to get in the studio and see if I could do this, you know, because I've been saying that. I'm a shy person, and I just was like, I feel like if I get in the studio, I think I could do something in there, you know? Then I got in the studio and we
You
did
did
that
something.
in like a few hours. I was
Yeah.
like, are we done? I think we're done. I think that's as good as it's getting. I got to go home and shoot another video.
So you've always had the passion to do music, or this was just a random, you know, one day, let me just get up, let me just go make a track. Let's
I
see
wanted
how
to
it,
see
how it
would
does.
feel. Like I've always wanted to give it a shot and like do it, but I was nervous to do it. And then once the opportunity presented itself, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try it and just like see what goes on. And if I enjoy it and I like it, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, so you want to step out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You want to take a little bit more risk.
Yes.
Because you're a pretty girl, obviously,
you.
and you have a good following. And like you said, you shot up like crazy. And it's going to just keep coming even more. Do you also have a track with YB and Almighty J? I know I've seen some videos on YouTube.
It's funny because like there is a song. There's songs with anybody that I said that we did songs with. I have like snippets in my videos of what it was. But at the end of the day, they're artists and they're producers. Like, they make the ultimate decision on if they want to release it with that in there. I don't know if he'll ever release the song with me in it. You know, who knows? But it was created, and it was hilarious. Loved that song, though. It was dope.
Now, do you do a lot of videos with DDG and YB and Almighty J? Because I see you have a few
Yeah.
videos with them.
I do. I definitely still do videos with DDG, and I do videos with YB and Almighty J, but he's very busy and, like, he's doing his own separate artist career, you know? He's not, like, trying to really focus on YouTube as much. He was in, like, the beginning, and we did videos together, but I think it was just because he was home. And now he's not home. So he's, you know, they get up and they go. And hopefully when he comes back, we'll do more videos. But with DDG, we do videos together a lot, especially, like, since we are all on the same team together. And we just, you know, if it works conveniently for the both of us, then we do the video, whatever comes to mind. It's like another person to shoot with. You know, it's hard to find people to shoot with is the big tiff.
Is it because people are nervous or people don't know how to act?
Everyone
or
is nervous on camera. Like, even I thought, like, what's there to be scared of? It's just a camera. And I think my first ever YouTube video was the only video I think I took, like, 10 times. Because I was like, I look so awkward on camera. I don't understand why. And everybody I try to put in gets awkward. Or my friends genuinely, like, sometimes they don't want to be in the videos. So it's like when your friends don't want to be in the videos and, you know, nobody wants to shoot the video, it's kind of like, oh, I need to find people who want to do videos with me, you know?
yeah, but
Same
can we be expecting more music from you? Was that just let me try it, let me see how people gravitate to it, or is this something you're gonna actually, you know, dive into, get back in the studio, keep making more tracks?
Yeah, no, of course. I think right now we've been in the studio. I've been working on my new project. I hope to be dropping my project this summer. You know, we're working back in like in the R&B type style things. I really want to like focus on bringing back that type of style in a more like modern time, if that makes sense, because I feel like as much music as is all great, and I sing along to every single different genre of stuff, just who I am is more of like, I've always listened to 2000 R&B music, so if I'm gonna make music, that's probably it.
So if we're riding in the car right now and I gave you the aux, what 2000s R&B song would you play?
Oh man, that's hard. Probably some like No Scrubs, Destiny Child type, or I would play some Nelly, Neo. You know, I really like them a lot. But lately I've been really into like A Boogie, and like he's really him and Kodak but I still can't make music like that, so I'm a girl. So R&B is what like sticks with, you know?
Yeah, so if your music career really starts taking off, are you going to continue to keep your YouTube channel going, or you don't know yet? Are you like, I want to be a YouTuber, or is it going to drift off, you feel like? Or you still just kind of don't really know yet?
I would say I don't really know yet, but at the same time, I feel like I'll always keep YouTube around. I don't plan on doing it as often as the way I've been doing it, just because when I started, it was Vlogmas. So it's normal to post videos every single day, but then kind of my fan base got used to that. So I definitely see YouTube being like my main platform. I'll always keep it like going and updated on my life because it's just a fun thing to do and you do it anyway on your phone all the time. So I definitely still want to do that, but I do want to branch into a lot of other things. Like I want to do more modeling, I want to do more music, and I want to step into acting, and all of that can be filmed for YouTube to keep them all updated on what my life is going like, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. And then lastly, really quick, I know you're from LA. Mm-hmm. Tell me, how was it for you, you know, with Kobe's passing? How did that affect you?
To be honest, I wasn't a big basketball fan, but who didn't know Kobe, you know? And it was very just the way that it affected everybody around me and the way it affected, like, LA was so crazy and intense. I had to even I went down there to Staples Center and had to check it out for myself. It seemed very fake.
The vibes down there seemed fake?
No, just the thing that happened. I was like, I can't believe that this happened. And then when they finally finalized that it was real, I was like, wow. I mean, it hurt my heart. I can't believe his daughter died with him. All I could think about was how he must have felt in that moment, knowing things were just like over for him and his kid, his wife, like the whole family. I was more felt harshly for that family, obviously, because I just couldn't imagine that happening. I thought it was absolutely crazy. It was like really no words can explain that. But for me personally, I was just like, man, I wish I would have like gotten the chance to know him and know everything a little bit more, because clearly he was such a staple in LA.
Most definitely. He was definitely a king, you know, the Black Mamba. He had such an impactful, infectious impact on everybody. But thank you so much for coming through. I also want to know really quick, what's next for you? What can we be expecting from you? You know, I know you're buzzing right now, so just go ahead and tell us what's coming up.
All right. Well, to start off, thank you so much for having me on the radio today. I mean,
of course.
I really appreciate it. I have a lot of fun here. But for me, what you can expect more is I'm going to be working on my new project. I mean, we already started working on it, so hopefully that will be released this summer. A nice new girl R&B playlist for you to have in your phone. And also you could be expecting way more crazy videos on YouTube, because those are the most fun videos to do. So I'll for sure keep doing that. My family, my friends, my life. And you can expect me definitely to be modeling, maybe up on the big screen. I just started working with an agent for commercials and movies and TV and stuff. So me and my brother are taking classes. Fingers crossed, you know? Gotta dip in every pool.
I love it. Yes, keep it going. Stay motivating everyone out here, and I hope you keep motivating girls who may not want to step out the box, but they might see you and be like, yo, I can really do this.
You gotta do it, man. Like, if you never take that step, then you'll never know what you could have done with taking that step.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming through. And then also, really quick, leave your social media handles.
Oh, I got you. So you guys can find me at RiRi Simpson. That's on all platforms. On YouTube, you can type me in at RiRi Simpson or Riley Simpson, you know, and go ahead and check me out, because it's a good time on that YouTube.
I love it. You all heard it. This is your girl, Codígo Red, here at Ill Donuts Radio. What's really goody? You better tap in. What's really goody? This is your girl, Codígo Red, here at Ill Donuts Radio. I'm tapping in with my girl, Riley Simpson. What's goody?
What's goody? It's your girl, Riley Simpson here. Thank you so much to my girl, Codígo Red, for having me on today's radio. Let's get it.